I don't know how we would go on without Jordan. I don't know how our 6-year-old daughter would go on without Jordan. His grandparents, his cousins, his friends, his teachers, his therapists. He means so much to so many, and he means everything to us. I don't know how we would make it. We are in a fight to save his life, and we are going to win. In 2010, as I was getting ready to graduate law school, I went on J-Date. Maybe it was to distract my attention from all the studying I was about to do to take the Florida bar. But I went on J-Date and I found David's profile and I messaged him. He was a fellow University of Florida Gator. He liked country music, he was Jewish, and he loved sports, so I thought he was perfect for me. And after taking the bar exam, I moved back home to Boca Raton, Florida, and Dave and I went out on our first date, and he was a mensch. He was the nicest person I'd ever met. I almost didn't think he was for real because he was so nice, but he was. And over the next year, we played JCC sports together, and our relationship really started to blossom, and we got married. We were the proud parents of a beautiful little girl, Kira Eden. And when she was about 2 years old, we knew in our hearts that our family was not complete. So we started down the journey of having another child. It was a hard road to conceive Jordan, but we did. And 5 months into our journey, when we received the news that we were pregnant, we were overjoyed. And then we found out we were having a little boy, and we were just ecstatic. He was born on July 20th, 2015, and when he was put in my arms, I told him I would always love him, guide him, and protect him. A couple hours after he was born, I noticed that he was breathing very rapidly, and I begged the nurse to please look at him. They looked at him, they thought he was fine, but my intuition as his mom knew that something wasn't right. So I asked another nurse to look at him, and that's when he was taken away and placed in the NICU. So even on the first day of his life, he showed us what a warrior he is. He overcame having to clear fluid in his lungs, and a few days later, we went home. His first year was magical. He hit every milestone a baby should meet during their first year. His baby giggles were absolutely contagious and made him a fan favorite every place that we went. After his first birthday, the milestones became inch stones, where his progress never regressed, but everything just started to slow down. It was at that time that we started seeking out the help of doctors and therapists, and we went to every specialist under the sun, but we lived in the land of developmental delay. In September of 2019, we were called down to the neurogeneticist office, and she said, I found the reason for all of Jordan's delays. And she told us that Jordan has a genetic disease called TECPR2. It's a neurodegenerative and fatal disease. When she told us this, our worlds just collapsed. We were devastated. I pleaded and I begged her to not tell us what she was telling us, that no child ever studied with TECPR2 survived past childhood, the youngest dying at age 4. She told us that nobody was studying TECPR2, there was no cure, and she told us to reach out to scientists at other universities to see if we could pique anybody's interest. So that is immediately what we did. We immediately went to Boston, and we've also been to Canada, seeking out anyone and everyone that will talk to us and help guide us and find a cure or a treatment to save Jordan's life. Luckily, we found the University of Florida, where their physician scientists said it is their obligation to save Jordan's life. Jordan is amazing at doing hard things, overcoming the odds, and fighting every big battle he's ever had to fight on his own. But this is a battle that he can't fight on his own and that our family cannot fight on its own. And we need help to raise the money so that the University of Florida can conduct their research and come up with a gene therapy to save his life. It is a true race against the clock. As much as we wish we could refute and challenge what all the doctors and scientists have told us, Jordan has 3 years left to live. That being the outside range. TECPR2 is neurodegenerative. The neurodegeneration is constant, and Jordan's death can be imminent because of the havoc the disease wreaks on his central nervous system. As devastated as we are, we're also retaining so much hope because science has advanced, technology has advanced, and the University of Florida has saved other children, and we know that they can save Jordan and hopefully the 11 other children that we know who have TECPR2. Jordan is our everything. He is the heart and soul of our family. He brings more joy to our family. He's that child that walks into the room and lights it up.
Oh no! Oh no!
His laugh and his smile are contagious. Despite all the challenges and deficits that he faces on a daily basis, he radiates joy.
High five.
And he just absolutely completes our family. We won't live life without him. We're not going to accept the fate that TECPR2 brings to children. We're going to fight against this, and we're going to find the cure and save Jordan's life. I want to make this very clear. Jordan's neurodegenerative disease is a fatal death sentence. He has at maximum 3 years left to live. But we can and we will find the cure. We need to raise enough money to do so, but the University of Florida can create a gene therapy that will save Jordan's life. We need to raise $2.5 million within the next 4 months. We need our local community, we need the national community to come together and save his life. So please, donate, contribute, and help us raise the funds so that we can find a cure and save my son's life.